Tonight on the final episode of The Roast for 2013, the Coalition wants to repeal the mining tax by Christmas, and the German Chancellor cracks it over reports the NSA might have been tapping her phone. But first, we've saved our best till last, which is why Mark Humphries is up first.
You, Tom. In an interview about climate change, Environment Minister Greg Hunt has quoted Wikipedia, inspiring many lazy undergrad students to think that maybe one day they too can be Environment Minister. In response to Hunt's wiki confession, several wise asses have ridiculed Greg Hunt by editing his Wikipedia page, further undermining Wikipedia's credibility and making me long for the days of my Encarta 95 CD-ROM. But if there's anything that Wikipedia can teach Hunt, it's that change is real and often caused by people. To Victoria, where a famous horse is set to create another horse through the magic of horse sex. Racing Victoria has confirmed undefeated champion mare Black Caviar is expecting her first undefeated foal. But readers of Horse's Day have suspected as much for weeks.
Too much caviar, or is Black Caviar preggers?
The announcement was made at the unveiling of a Black Caviar statue, proving that we just can't have enough replicas of this turbo horse. The pregnancy should be welcome relief to Ms. Caviar, as at least for the next few months, both men and horses will stop trying to mount her. As with all newborns, crowds are eagerly awaiting when they can see a grown man repeatedly strike the child with a whip for their own drunken amusement. Liberal MP and former tennis great John Alexander, seen here spooning with tennis balls, is trying to promote regional ties with Asia through holding a table tennis competition in his electorate. I remember when Paul Keating wanted to promote regional ties with Asia, he created APEC, an annual meeting of influential Asia-Pacific leaders that continues to this day. But yeah, table tennis comp, that's pretty good, John. Teams from South Korea, China, Japan and Australia played exhibition matches yesterday in the Great Hall of Parliament. In a related story, a beer pong tournament is expected to take place tonight in former Prime Minister Bob Hawke's garage. But where to now for the tennis-obsessed John Alexander? Feels like he blew his load with that table tennis idea, unless he has plans to secure our borders with Operation Strong Backhand. And that's enough of that. So, in the words of a bargain hunter who's just purchased a killer bargain, goodbye. For The Roast, I'm Mark Humphries.
Thank you, Mark. Next
You're welcome, Tom.
Oh my God, Mark, you've never acknowledged me before. So many questions, so many things to say.
No time!
Oh, Mark. Oh, no time to grieve. Next up tonight, the Coalition has drafted laws to repeal the mining tax, with plans to repeal the legislation before Christmas. So that's good news for parents of naughty children who will no longer have to pay a premium on the coal they're going to put in the kids' stockings. Bad news, though, for naughty kids who receive coal for Christmas because apparently you live in a Dickensian nightmare. Now, the cutting of the mining tax means that the Coalition would no longer be making money from taxing those poor, rich miners. So to make up for that lost revenue, they'll have to cut expenditures elsewhere, like concessions to small businesses, the school kids bonus, and even taking away the miserly $4 a week bonus for the unemployed. Because children in the poverty-stricken have had it too good for too long. Now, whether or not the law will pass when it's put to the Senate will be in the hands of billionaire mining magnate Clive Palmer. So it's going to be a tough decision for the Palmer United Party's Senate voting bloc, which currently consists of Jackie Lambie, Glenn the Brick with Eyes Lazarus, and Ricky the Poo Flinger Muir, who have threatened to block anything that Tony Abbott's government puts forward. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens in the next episode of the yet-to-be-commissioned, wink wink, adorable children's cartoon about the adventures of fringe political parties in the Australian Senate. Yes, it's
Lammy and the Brick.
In Mining Tax Madness.
Oh boy, Brick, I sure do love it here at the mine. Do you think we should repeal the mining tax?
Brick.
So you're saying this tax on super profits won't affect the long-term viability of this mine?
Brick.
Slow down, Bricky. I can't keep up.
Brick.
Okay, so you also think if we repeal the mining tax, then we're justifying Tony Abbott's supposed mandate, which we inherently disagree with, as a new player in a tired two-party political system? You're so smart, Brick.
Brick.
I miss Wang too, Bricky. Oh look, it's Pooflinger. Pooflinger, what do you want to do? What a great decision we've all come up with together. Let's keep the mining tax. Oh boy, it's our boss, billionaire mining magnate Clive Palmersaurus. Should we keep the mining tax, Clive?
No, that's my money.
Brick.
Hey, me too, Brick. I changed my mind all by myself. Let's repeal that tax.
Brick.
Pointless Senate. The senators may as well just be Clive Palmer in a variety of different costumes.
And if both the mining tax and the school kids bonus get cut, well, instead of the government looking to the earth for money, they could just look to children who are fast shaping up to become the most valuable resource we have. Jazz Twemlow has more.
Life without the mining tax.
So have you seen anywhere you could begin your first dig?
Oh yeah, look at that. It's right for the picking.
Oh yeah, the obvious coal seam.
No, to the right of the coal.
What, behind the primary school?
It is the primary school. Those kids are a pudgy gold mine.
By not collecting the mining tax, those greedy parents who received the school kids bonus
Yay!
can see it redirected to somewhere it's needed most, the mining industry. Finally, the hard work from all that mining ends up here, with the mining industry. This is the inflow of profit before the school kids bonus is cancelled. And this is the inflow of profit after the school kids bonus has been cancelled.
Wow, that makes hardly any difference to me at all. Oh, what other things can we take from kids for no other reason?
I don't know where I'm going to fit in all this grief. Maybe in the credits. Finally tonight, NSA phone hacking. For President Obama, this story is the news equivalent of herpes in that no matter what he does, it just keeps coming back.
President Obama is doing some major international damage control after news that the NSA has been spying in France, Mexico, and Brazil, and now Germany may be on that list as well.
But unlike the other world leaders who summoned US ambassadors to answer these allegations, German Chancellor Angela Merkel was so pissed off, she just picked up the phone and asked to speak to the manager.
I can tell you that today President Obama and Chancellor Merkel spoke by telephone.
She didn't even need to dial his number. She just picked up the phone and said, "I know you're there, Barack. I can hear you breathing. Have you been monitoring my calls?"
And I can tell you that the President assured the Chancellor that the United States is not monitoring and will not monitor the communications of the Chancellor.
Is not, will not, but not was not, which I guess means it never happened. But Merkel wasn't alone in this thing. In fact, The Guardian reports that the NSA monitored calls of 35 world leaders, whose numbers they obtained by allegedly convincing senior officials in places like the White House to share their address books.
Well, this has been fun. Could I maybe get your number?
Sure.
Great. Just go ahead and put your number in there and put your office number in there as well, just so. Okay. And you know what? Any contact details of any world leaders, just go ahead and put them there. I can get to you through them.
Okay.
Excellent. I'm going to tap their phones right away. I'm going to call you right away. Oh God, my cover's blown. And I've been compromised.
I'll send flowers. But you know, the saddest thing about this whole story is how unglamorous the world of espionage has become.
Here are the top secret intelligence files you requested.
Thank you. I'll get right onto these after I drink a lot of alcohol, kill a lot of bad guys, and seduce a lot of women of dubious allegiances.
Very good, Mr. Seaton.
Bond, 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 James Bond, 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 Jason Bond, 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 Spy Games, Spy Kids, Spy Who Shagged Me, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, Guess Mine!
Mr. Seaton.
What happened?
We just started singing a spy medley.
Oh, well, I guess I better get back to analysing phone tapping data.
And I've been compromised.
Well, that's it for the roast tonight and for the year, which is lucky because I think pretty much everyone's dead.
Not me, Tom. I didn't die.
So good night, everyone. We'll see you in 2014.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
Man, I just wish Nick was still with us, you know?
What? I'm right here. What the hell is happening? Oh my God, I was dead all year.